Hello techies, I'm Divya here. On behalf of CyberBrainer, don't you think the world of tech is evolving faster than ever? Now is the perfect time to dive in and build the skills that will take you places. With CyberBrainer, we are putting you in the driver's seat of your own future. We at CyberBrainer don't just teach your interest. We believe that knowledge is power, but it's applied knowledge that truly sets you apart. Whether you're diving into data science, mastering artificial intelligence, or exploring the world of cybersecurity, our courses are designed to give you the skills that matter. So let's jump into the session and make the future yours today. Thank you.
Yes, today we started. This is a union. Fees were created and we discussed about eligibility rules, what we had done in the eligibility rules with the help of certain calculations. For example, logic calculation. We are grouped all the location criteria in our condition, which means any employee from these locations are eligible for this earning. Sorry, deduction. That's what we are saying here. It is either Atlanta or Chicago or New York or Boston. And employee must be part of cost center 3400. This is our eligibility criteria. Now we also created calculation. We have to get few more calculations. Let me explain one set. I'm starting a calculation. We have chosen conditional calculation first. Now see, this is called overlap calculation, conditional calculation. First we have selected logic calculation. Why we have selected logic calculation here? Because we have a criteria, just a second, because we have uncriteria, logic calculation. Our requirements is employee should be Atlanta Onco Center 3400 facilities and worker must be greater than 31 days. This is our end condition. All the three conditions we are included in one logic. Now to bring the Atlanta location, we utilized instance at comparison calculation because Atlanta is a location, country, location, state. This calculation is recommended. And similarly what we did, location in the selection list Atlanta criteria. Coming to this cost center, how to bring the cost center for our calculation. And here also we utilized instance at comparison calculation. And then this one, most important one. Location cost center is straightforward, but this one because as of today's date, we had to validate 31 days. What we did here, we have selected value comparison calculation first. And here you said pay period ended greater than worker hire date. Here we selected date, increment, decrement and increment. Worker hire data 31 days. If we select this greater than equal to pay period ended. Any questions for? No from my end. Thank you. I'm going to edit this conditional calculation. I'm going to add a few more because Atlanta, Chicago, only we created and then New York Western. Also let's create. Always when you're working on calculations, either Workday Payroll or Workday Absence Management. One logic we should remember, calculations are complex ones. It's a here because straightforward and I know what calculation will work because I've delivered certain writings. I know how it works. What are the letters to you? Straightforward event, but even I have 10 years of experience. If you give some new requirement, it will form everyone. Normally, it will take quite a long time to find the solution, to find out which calculation, etc. What I'm trying to say, try to reuse the existing calculation instead of creating new calculations. Let me add 2 more rows. One feature let's create for New York. Say condition calculation prompt. Create logic calculation because we need iron criteria. Now I'm going to reuse I can still get new calculations for the same, but I'm going to reuse it. What I want first. I want location and the New York. I want call center and the call center. 3430. Finally, I want to work a higher rate. This is also. We have created a high rate greater than equal to that. I'm using it instead of creating new values and condition. What is the result if you employ my disk criteria? 0 to 25. Let's see if you have this value. I'm going to create a constant value calculation. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.